Hi, my name is Veronica. Today, I'm going to be showing you a few different exercises for balance and stability, core strength for seniors. We're going to start by using a strong and sturdy chair, one that can help you stay balanced. We're going to start with feet a hip width distance. It means about 6 to 8 inches in between your feet. Engage your core by bringing your ribs in towards each other and your lower belly in, lengthening the spine, sending your shoulders back and down. Create a micro bend on what's going to be your standing leg. So in this case, your right leg, a tiny miniature bend. You shift the weight of your body towards that foot. And without leaning too much to one side or the other, come up to the opposite toe. Here, take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, you lift your knee up and bring your toe back down. Perhaps just 1 inch or 2 inches or whatever degree is accessible to you today. You lift and you lower. Your other hand can be on your hip or your arm by your side to help you with the balance. You move your leg slow, control, and steady. Perhaps doing it for 8, 10, or 12 rounds and stopping to take a break before you get back to it. Now, the hand that's helping you support yourself, you can use your whole hand, and perhaps later on, you can support yourself with just 4 fingers or 3 fingers as long as you feel stable and you feel safe. Otherwise, just stay with your 5 fingers and your whole hand supporting. Now, let's get back to it. Shift the weight of your body to your right foot. Create a micro bend on your knee and come up to the toe. Lift your knee and bring your toe back down. As you lift, notice not to lean back with your upper body, but instead stay tall and strong in your upper body. Knee up and down, up and down, and you can do it again for 6, 8, 10, or 12 rounds, and then stop whenever you need to stop to take a break and breathe. Now take a deep inhale through your nose. Maybe bring the opposite arm up. And as you exhale, open your mouth and let the breath out. And let's do one more round. Shift the weight of your body. Come up to your toe. Lift your knee up and bring it down. Lift it up and bring it down. Your shoulders stay relaxed. Your chest stays wide open, meaning avoid leaning forward and rounding the spine, and instead standing tall and strong. And as you start to do this, I don't know, maybe twice a week, notice the difference on how much higher are you able to bring your knee, meaning you're developing strength in your hip flexors on your thigh and also on your core. And let's do it a few more times until you reach whatever desired amount of rounds you wish to do today. And then relax. Still with support, just walk it up in here. There you go. Breathe in. And through your mouth, breathe out. And we're still working with the same leg. Shift the weight of your body again to your right leg. And this time, rather than just bring our knee up, we are going to bring the knee up, extend the leg forward, bring it back in and down. Knee up, extend the leg forward, bring it in and back down. And you keep moving right there where you are. I'm just going to shift positions so you can see what I'm doing with my upper body as I kick my leg forward. So rather than leaning back like this, I'm staying tall. When I stay tall, I am keeping my core engaged and contracted just so I continue to cultivate that core strength and stability. How about one more time? Just one more time. Up, forward, down, and then release. let's walk it off. Here, breathe in now. And through your mouth, breathe out. And let's do it 2 more rounds. Shift the weight of your body. We're still working with the same leg. Bring your knee up. Kick forward. Bring it in and down. Hand can be on the hip or arm open to the side. Whatever works for you. Now, if you want to take a break after 2 or 3 rounds, and that's where you're starting today, that's great. It is important for you to listen to your body, to whatever your body is telling you about what it's feeling, rather than ignoring it and just pushing through to gain the strength. No, stay with what your body is asking from you, with your needs, and with what is accessible to you today. And then you can build up from there. And let's take a little break in here. Let's walk it off. Basically, you have to keep up with the counts, because I'm not keeping up with the counts. So you're on your own on that one. Just keep up with the counts and decide how many you're gonna do. That doesn't mean each round has to be the same count. You can do 8, 6, and 4. Now let's do a last one. Bring it up, kick, in, and down. Up, kick, in, and down. And let's do a few more. And as you do that, continue to breathe. Your standing leg is also working. It's supporting the weight of your body and it's building strength. Micro bend on your knee is important, not to lock your joints. Let's do it 2 more times. And 1 last time. And right here, shake it off. Maybe a little wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Okay, let's move into our next one. We're gonna do 5 different moves today. Let's see which one do you like the best. Okay, so here, we are going to kick back, still working with the same leg. So shift the weight of your body to your right leg and hold on to your chair. Place it wherever makes you feel the safest. I have it in here because I want you to be able to see me, but that doesn't mean that's how it's gonna work best for you. Perhaps you place it right beside you so that you can feel strong and steady. Now here, micro bend on your standing knee, and your arm can be extended to the side or your hand on your knee, and you're gonna kick back, just slightly lean forward and come back in. Kick back just slightly and come back in. Ever so slow, so that the entire time you are using your core to keep you stable. If you need to stop, stop. If you need to rest, rest. If you need to let go of this specific move because it just doesn't work for you, then don't do it. Maybe you can try it again another day. And let's do 2 more here and 1 more. And let it rest. Let's walk it off. Little wiggle. There we go. And let's get back to it. 2 more rounds. Bend your standing knee and kick back. This time, flex your toes. Flex your toes, activating your foot. And when you kick back, squeeze in through your glute. There we go. Back and in and back and in. There we go. Let's do 2 more. In and the last one. In and let's walk it off. How many more rounds do we have? We have 1. Let's do it. Nice and tall. Micro bend on your standing leg. Kick back and in. What if we kick back and then we bring our knee forward a little bit? There we go. That's a combo move. In and back. Now, when you bring your knee in, you don't lean back behind your hips. You stay tall and strong, stacking shoulders over hips. Let's do it 2 more times. And 1 last time. And let's release. Walk it off. Okay. Let's come behind the seat. Strong, steady chair that can support the weight of your body. And we're gonna come to our toes. Now, use your whole hand, start that way. If after you do it a few times, you feel like, oh, I could do this with just 4 fingers, go for it. Otherwise, stay with the whole 5 hands, holding on steady. Engage your core, thread your ribs in, come close enough that you don't have to lean forward to support yourself. And here you come up to the toes and back down. Come up to the toes and back down. Try to keep your upper body as still as possible, meaning not leaning forward or leaning back. And here you're building strength on your calf muscles, but you're also working on core strength. The core strength is what fights the balance situation and doesn't let you fall off. So some of you might be okay coming to just 4 fingers and lifting the thumb up. Eventually, if you would like, you could do it with just 3 fingers or 2 fingers, or even with just 1 hand and keeping the other one loose. This move, you can also do it against the wall, placing your hands against the wall for support. Okay, one more time. And release, walk it off. Yes, the calves start to burn from all the work, fatigued. The muscles fatigue from the work, and also it starts building strength. Okay, let's do it just one more round. Up and down, up and down. How about we do 5, but we stay up on the toes a little bit longer, and then we lower ever so slowly. Yes, lift up and down. The support of your chair, you can support your hands as strong as you need, or perhaps use your hands in a lighter way. Always checking with what your body is telling you, and always choosing safety above everything else. Up and down. I don't know, did I lose count? Maybe I did. And then releasing here, and let's walk it off. The last thing we're going to do, and yet we still have to work the other leg, is a supported squat. Now, on the supported squat, you stand behind your seat. Separate your hands wider than shoulder width distance, and bring your toes slightly out instead of straight forward, slightly out. Separate your feet wider than hip width distance. Important, you sit back as if there was a chair behind you, rather than sending your knees forward and your chest forward. Sit back a little bit, whatever degree feels safe to you and without pain. Sit back and come back up. Here, the importance of how strong and sturdy your chair is, because it's helping you support the weight of your body as you safely squat back, cultivating the strength of your legs and the strength of your core. Sit back and press back up. Now let's take a little break. Shake it off. I am going to turn to the side just so you can see how the squat works when you are doing it in the proper way, and when perhaps you're just sending your knees forward, which we want to avoid. So we want to avoid sending the knees forward or the chest forward. Instead, with the support of the chair, we're going to sit back and press up. You don't have to go that low. You could just bend a little bit and press up. Think about creating that movement slow and steady so that you can get all of the benefit of it. Strengthening your legs and strengthening your core. Let's do it 2 more times. And 1 more time. Okay, shake it off. The good news is that we were going to do the toes and the squats just 1 time. Now we have to work on the other leg. So give me a second while I move this chair to the other side and we'll get back to it. Are you ready for it? Okay. Shift the weight of your body into your left leg. Micro bend on your left knee. Bring your hand to your hip or your arms by your side. And bring your knee up and down. Up and down. We're gonna do 3 sets, whatever amount you would like to do. And you can also slow down the movement and take breaks in between. There we go. Now, you're supported on the chair using your hand. Try to relax the shoulder. There you go, so that you're not using too much energy on your shoulders and your neck. And let's take a little break, walk it off, wiggle, wiggle. There we go. And let's get back to it. 2 more sets. Up and down. Notice not to lean back as you're bringing your knee up. Instead, slow, steady, and control. Bring your knee up and down. Up and down. Let's do it 2 more times. Up and down. And one last time. Up and down. Right here. Let's walk it off. Let's take a deep breath in. Maybe bring your arm up. And bring your arm back down. Last one. Shift the weight of your body. Micro bend. Nice support. Long spine, ribs in, knee up and down. Just 1 more round. Up and down. You can do 6 or 8 or 10 or 12. And if I finish too fast, you can pause the video, do a few more, or take a longer rest. Let's do 3 more. And 2. And 1. Bring it back down. Walk it off in here. Okay, what comes next? What comes next is that we are going to kick the leg forward. And I'm going to turn. We're still working with the same leg. So let's start right here and then I'll turn so we don't get confused. Okay? Weight of the body on the left leg. Bring your knee in. Kick it forward. In and down. Again. In. Kick forward. In and down. You stay right there. I'm just going to turn to show you what it looks like. In and down. Up. Kick. In and down. Avoid leaning back when you kick. Instead, you stay strong. And yes, the standing leg starts to burn with all the work you're doing. And just go ahead and take a break. Let's walk it off and wiggle, wiggle. Last one, and we're almost there. There we go. Are you ready? I am. Let's bring it up. Kick, in, and down. Up, kick, in, and down. Breathe. How about 3 more times? Okay, right there. 2 more times. You're your own boss. You get to stop whenever you want to, okay? And let's release here. Let's shake it off. Wiggle, wiggle. Last one. We're going to kick our leg back behind us, leaning forward just slightly. So I'm actually going to start here so we don't get confused. Leg kicks back and you lean forward and come on back up. Kick back, lean forward and back in. Back and in. You stay right there. I'm going to show you the movement from the side. There we go. So you get a good idea of how it works. I'm sure that by now, your legs are feeling pretty tired. Your core is feeling pretty tired. So, you decide how many of this you want to do next time. And then you can build up from there. And let's take a break in here. We got 2 more rounds and then we are done. Okay, are you ready? Let's do this. Lean back. Or lean forward, kick back and back in. Kick back, squeeze through your glute and back in. Your ribs are connected towards each other. Your lower belly stays in and your spine stays long. Let's do it 2 more times. And a last time. And wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Last one. And the last one is where we put 2 moves together, okay? So here, we're going to start staying still, same leg. Shift the weight of your body to your left knee, slide bend. So we're gonna lean back or lean forward, kick back, and then bring your knee in. You need a lot of good support for this one. And back in. Stay with me. There we go. Kick. And when you bring your knee up, your chest stays open and your spine stays long. Let's do it ever so slowly. Tall in here. Kick back and tall. Let's do it 3 more times. 2 and 1. And release, walk it off. Okay, to finish up, I will invite you to stand behind your chair so that you can be nice and stable. And hold onto your chair. Bring one arm up as you breathe in and down. The other arm and down. Now take a deep breath in through your nose. And through your mouth, breathe out. Thank you. You're done for today. I hope you enjoyed the video and give it a try. Maybe twice a week for a little while and see where it goes from. I'm promising you to offer a lot more videos for senior and chair yoga and accessible yoga. Thank you guys. See you soon.